thought maybe I'd do a video on my Belgian Malinois, what it's like to own him, what it's been like we've had him for a year. He's about 2 years old. He was born in January, so he's coming up on 2 years old. He's a great dog. He's the best dog I've ever had, without a doubt. I've never had a dog that is so driven by your praise or your. All he wants to do is make us happy. I think he's looking for that ball. And all he wants to do is make us happy and be right next to us. If I walk from the living room into the restroom, he's sitting outside of the restroom door until I'm finished. Everywhere we go, he wants to be right there. He's probably has the best personality of any dog I've ever met. He's so good-natured. He's really skittish of people. That's why we got him. He's from a working line, so most of his relatives, his parents, siblings, etc., they are police dogs or service dogs. He comes from working stock, but he didn't have the temperament. He doesn't have even a shred of aggression in him. He's the sweetest dog you'll ever meet, and he's actually quite leery of people, but in a not an intimidating way. We have cats and chickens. He's so good with them, you wouldn't even believe it. We're fostering 2 little 8-week-old kittens right now, and they routinely, while he's eating, they'll push him out of the way and get his food, and he just watches, wagging his tail, and waits for them to get done eating, and then he goes and mops up after them. And we've had several dogs over the years, and I wouldn't, even our last dog was a little dachshund, and I wouldn't trust some kittens walking up while he was eating by any means. They say how high-strung and neurotic these dogs can be and how much work they require. I don't see it too much. He is athletic. He is very high-strung, but he doesn't require so much exercise that it's just unrealistic. I walk him about anywhere from 5 to 7 miles a day, so I basically do 2 5Ks, so 2 hours a day if I walk it, it's 2 hours, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon. And if I run, it's less, 45. I'm no runner, but if I jog, 45, half an hour. So not a lot of work, and that's about all he needs. Well, that, and then I give him, one, ball playing session. So in the afternoon, I will toss the ball with him for, half hour or so. And that's all he needs. And he's not chewing on our furniture. Doesn't seem like he's suffering mentally. He's a happy, healthy dog. He just needs a walk and some ball time, and he's perfectly content. I do wish he was more, not aggressive, but more, braver. He is about the most cowardly dog I've ever met. He gets scared of inanimate objects. Like if we're walking down the street and there's a trash can that he hasn't seen before, or he's not familiar with, he's not about it. He doesn't want to be next to it. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So that's probably just a result of something in his puppyhood, or I'm not one of those people that says, oh, the trainer probably messed him up. It could be any number of things. He's just a cowardly dog. He's just not a tough dog, but we love him. So, but even with that, even though he's not aggressive or whatever, he is still very athletic. He is the most effortlessly or unconsciously athletic dog I've ever seen. When he's just excited for the ball, he's jumping all 4 legs into the air, like a foot off the ground. When he gets scared, he jumps and starts so intensely or so suddenly, it's just crazy. He likes to chase deer, and I tell you, those deer, he can't catch up to them, but they can't pull away from him. He's so fast. He runs so fast that he's right keeping pace with them deer. So he's just incredibly athletic, which is really cool. And it is cool to have a dog that really likes to play, to throw the ball. We're pretty athletic, active people, so we're always outside, either walking, like hiking, or looking for bugs, or gardening, or this or that. So it's good to have a dog that really likes doing that. And again, he is such a sweet-tempered or sweet-natured dog. So it's a lot of fun owning him. I would recommend, if you'd like a Belgian Malinois, a lot of the stuff surrounding them is hype. I'm sure there's a lot of dogs out there that have a high drive and are difficult to manage. But there are dogs like him, a lower drive, or less aggressive, just good-natured, pretty normal dogs. And he's a lot of fun. Like I said, he's the best dog I ever had. He's about my favorite dog I ever had. He's a blast. So if you're thinking about getting one of these, try and look for one maybe that's considered a low drive, or that's like failed a service dog program because he doesn't have the temperament. But even with that said, you still will need to give him a lot of exercise. But that's relative. I don't think 7 miles a day is too much, or is a lot. It's not like, oh geez, it's just a walk in the morning and a walk in the afternoon and the evening. So it's pretty cool. And he's a good influence on me, in that he gets me doing that daily. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting a Belgian Malinois, I really recommend it a lot. So yes, you want this? Gallus, 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 go. And he's trainable. I mean, you could see he's really well trained now, and this is just with very relaxed, casual training that we give him. He's a goofball. Sit yes. Sit yes. There. He's a good dog.